click record so we can share this with everybody else. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be week 1 of probably 5 weeks. I want this to go throughout April. We're in a weird, crazy situation right now, but I want us to take advantage of it the best we can. It's funny because there's so many people are in so many different situations at the moment, and I said this to my husband about just the people, like, just when it comes to our time. It's funny how people like across America is split with their time. Some people have so much more time on their hands right now, like they're not even sure what they should be doing. I've seen people organizing their cabinets. I see them pulling out spice racks that they haven't gone through in ages. I see people cleaning out their clothing. They are just tidying up. I had somebody tell me that she started with me just recently because she didn't want to feel like a piece of the furniture anymore. People are in weird situations that they're not normally in. Then there's people like myself included, and I know Melanie definitely. I'm not sure about you, Whitney, but where you have children at home, you have to teach them and go through all of their curriculum on top of working from home. Now your spouse might be working from home too, and now you have, like, literally you've put 2 times the amount of your normal work on your plate with less time. Like, it's the craziest thing. So everybody's in a different situation right now, but what I want to tell you is, even though I'm in that like weird situation, I'm still finding ways to make things happen, right? And this business has been, for me, especially during this time frame, a way of me to get away. Like, I'm getting away. Let me close the office. Look, those doors, they are closed and they are not allowed to be open right now. Okay, so I'm getting away. This is my getting away time. My me time is to talk to other human beings and who aren't little kids, and to really be productive. And here's the thing. Right now, people are not feeling productive, and we have this awesome opportunity to help them feel productive, whether it be in their health, their fitness, or also in building a business. Financially, feeling productive is a really we've noticed, especially these last couple of weeks, it's imperative as a human being to feel productive, right? It makes us feel good. Our health is always better. It's just amazing. So anyway, I just had to go off on that tangent because I just have to say, now is the time to be doing this. If you were ever in the right place at the right time, it is right now. Okay. I don't know if any of you got to listen to the National Wake Up Call. Carl Deichler, I love listening to him. He spoke all about this. He fills me with like motivation and excitement about what we do. I love it. So, but today we're going to go over really basic stuff, and then next week we'll dive in a little bit more. But what I want to go over is real quick, our vision. Our team name is Better Together. I love that name because it's so true. Our vision is to help other people live healthy, happy lives and help them achieve their goals. So not our goals, but their goals. So if I'm talking to somebody and they want to lose 5 pounds, I'm going to help them lose 5 pounds. If I'm talking to somebody and they want to earn enough to pay their car payment next month, I'm going to help them earn $400. If I'm talking to somebody who wants to leave their corporate job and earn $150,000 in the next 4 years, I'm going to help them do that. It really just depends on their goals. Okay, so we need to get good at asking people questions if that's our mission, right? I see Melanie taking notes. I hope you guys have a pen, a notebook, something to take notes and to throughout these lessons, these trainings, so that we can make sure that we're implementing on that, right? Okay, so that's our vision. Now, our team goal this year for 2020 is to become a 5-star elite team. Okay, and so the way we're going to do that is by helping you achieve your goal. That your role in that goal is to make sure you're sharing your goals with me so that I can help you get there, strategize, make sure it's happening, right? Any role it is, though, that you want, if you have a financial goal, whatever it is, it doesn't matter if, like I said before, if it's making a car payment paying for your kids' activities, making a tuition payment for school, buying a home, maybe just buying. My first goal that I achieved was buying organic foods. My husband and I used to fight all the time, and I was really, really passionate about it. I'm like, no, we are buying organic. And he's like, absolutely not. And man, we got heated about it. But once I started earning an income with Beachbody, I was able to kind of be like, okay, now we're buying organic food. And we haven't fought about it ever since. So, and that's twofold. That was because of the income, but it was also because my husband was learning more about nutrition and health through my business. Make sense? So that's cool. So whatever your goal is, that is your goal in helping us achieve 5-star elite team. Okay, so what does that mean? I will break down the ranks with you and show you exactly what that is in a little bit. Okay, but as a brand new coach, there's no way for you to know, oh, my goal is going to be 5-star elite team if you don't know these, like what those ranks are. So as a brand new coach, what I am going to set my goal for you is to help 3 to 5 new people in the next challenge group, right? 3 to 5 new people. Each person, I'm going to break this down for you so you can see. I want to break down the numbers for you. Right here, I'm breaking down the numbers for you. Each time can you guys see that? Yeah, okay. So each time you help somebody get started in our challenge group with a challenge pack, which is the total solution of what we help people with, the Beachbody On Demand, which are our workouts, Shakeology, which is our superfood shake, which is really, guys, it's the healthiest thing that I put in my body every day, and I've been drinking it for 10 plus years. It's really amazing. It's food. That's what it is. It's fruits, it's vegetables, it's put into a shake. It's so good for you. That is the cornerstone of my health. So you have your supplement of superfood shake or Energize and Recover, or both, or all 3. I drink all 3 every day. Anyway, so you have that. Then you have your nutrition, helping people learn how to eat in a healthy, balanced type way without cutting out food groups and without starving yourself. Right? So you have your nutrition. So you have your workouts on Beachbody On Demand, your nutrition, your supplements, the whole thing along with our community would be the total solution. All of that we put into a challenge pack, so it's discounted. I mean, it's a huge, huge, huge discount. I was just thinking about how the fact that I used to pay for like one program at a time for $120. The first time I ever bought a program, P90X, it was $120. That was one program, right? Now we get all of them, all year long for like $99. Absolutely insane. And if you get a challenge pack, it's only like $40. So pretty insane. Okay, so every time you help somebody with that total solution, right, a challenge pack, it is a commission from anywhere from $50 to $70. It really depends on what they're getting, right? Because we have a lot of different challenge packs. I personally, 90% of the time when I'm helping somebody, they are getting a challenge pack that has Beachbody On Demand in it because that's their workouts. I add a nutrition program, whether it be 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix, because they are what's teaching people how to live a healthy, balanced life, right? That is going to get them healthy on the inside out. Shakeology is going to get them healthy from the inside out. It's going to curb cravings. It's going to make their life 100% easier because it's a simple, easy meal to make. And then sometimes they add on Energize and Recover. It really just depends on their, like the workouts they're going to be doing. Do they need extra energy before their workout? All that fun stuff. Do they get sore like me? Then they'll probably get the whole package, right? So if it's on the higher end, you're going to be earning a $70 commission, right? So if you help 3 people in 1 month, you're going to earn, or however long it takes, but I want you to do this in 1 month. So if you help 3 people, you earn $150 to $210. Just depends on the challenge pack, okay? If you help 5 people, it's going to be between $250 and $350. If you help 8 people, it's going to be between $400 and $560. And if you help 10 people, it's going to be between $500 and $700. Okay? Look at that chart. Memorize it. Know it. It's okay to talk about money. We are here to earn an income, right? So we need to break down these numbers and know what we're trying to achieve. My goal for you in the first month, is 3 to 5 people, help 3 to 5 people. And that's what we're going to be doing over the next 5 weeks, is teach you how to get 3 to 5 people, how to help them, and how to share this amazing opportunity with them. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that. I hope that makes sense. Does anybody have questions about the commission part? Okay, so what I want you to do in the chat, share with me, out of those numbers, how many people do you want to help? What looks like a good number for you? What would help you tremendously if you were able to earn whatever that amount is by the end of April, right? So between now and the end of April, what would be a goal that you would like to do? 3 people, 5 people, 8 people, 10 people. Look at that chart again, or remember what it was. I want to see what your goals are. What we got? Whitney, 3, awesome, clean. 5 to 8, love it. I'm going to write these down so I can help you hit them. Melanie, 3, perfect. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you help your first person, I'm going to add you to this group on Facebook. Let me see if I can open that one up. So I want to share with you a little bit about Destiny United. Okay, so the way our business is set up, we're set up on teams, and I'll explain more on that on the next call. I'm going to show you exactly how you build your team, okay? But right now, I'm just going to explain our team name. This team that we're talking to right now is Better Together, right? Better Together. I, though, have an upline coach. Her name is Amy. She and I co-created a team called Destiny United, right? So they are like, I'm going to call them our big family team. So we have a big family team and a little family team, okay? So our big family team is Destiny United. And this is their group page. And I'm going to show you, once you help your first person, I'm going to add you to this page. The reason for that is because it can get overwhelming if you don't understand the basics and then you're thrown in this page, because there's a lot in there, and I don't want you to get, like, I've gotten overwhelmed many times. I don't want you to get overwhelmed until you actually can help your first person and understand how it works, okay? So this is Destiny United page, and this is our leaderboard, and we post this up at the top. She updates it every week for us, okay? So on these, you'll see numbers, and on these numbers, each number is actually a representative of how many people we've helped that month with a challenge pack. Every time we help somebody with a challenge pack, 1 challenge pack equals 2 points, okay? Once you hit 5 points for the month, it's called Success Club. So you'll see here it's 2+ points, 5+ points, and then the high earners of Success Club. Top recruiters, we'll talk more about recruiting towards the end of April. And then she also puts on like a top coach for the week. So these numbers all represent the amount of people that we've helped, okay? If you have 2 points, that means you actually helped 1 person, because I just told you 1 challenge pack is equal to 2 points, okay? So every once in a while you get 1 point. That's very rare, but usually it's 2 points per challenge pack, which is per person that you've helped. So once you've hit Success Club 5, it means you've had 5 points for the month. That means you hit Success Club. My goal for you is to be Success Club every single month, no matter what. When life throws you lemons, look, you can see my number here, 8. Life threw me lemons, so I'm kind of lower on there, right, for the month. But I still have another day to get up to 10 at least. I like to make sure I'm at 10 every month. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Yeah, so if you hit Success Club every single month for a year, you actually will earn a trip. Okay, so let me explain that. If you keep going Success Club 5 to 10 every single month out of the year, so helping 3 to 5 people, this is why that's my goal for you. You're going to earn a free trip. It's called the Success Club trip. I was supposed to be coming home from my Success Club trip today. Okay, but it was canceled. First time ever we had to cancel the trip. But think about this. Just for helping, that's it, just for helping 3 to 5 people every single month, I was taking my entire family to an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana, the Hard Rock Resort. Okay, guys, this is a real trip. It's really fun, and they really do pay for it for you. Okay, you pay for your flights or any upgrades. Okay, so I upgraded to a full family suite this time. We didn't get to go, but anyway, I'm not bitter. I am not bitter. Coronavirus, not bitter. Okay, so I've earned this trip now 4 times. It's a lot of fun, and I highly recommend you going. Okay, so all you do is you opt in, and I'll share that with you. You just opt in to the trip, and then you earn it throughout the year. So right now you could actually sign up to opt in for the trip for next year and earn it. Now, because it is March and we're starting in April right now with our Success Club points, you're probably going to have to hit Success Club 10 every month between now and the rest of the year to earn the full amount for the trip, if that makes sense. So that's not hard to do, though. That's just helping 5 people every month. So keep that in mind, because I really think you're going to want to go. You earn the trip for you and 1 person to come with you. So a lot of people, they bring their spouse, but you can bring your mom, your sister, a friend. It doesn't matter, as long as it's just 1 other person. Or you can upgrade like I did and bring more people. Okay, so that is the rule for the trip. I will share the link with you in a little bit, and that is Success Club. Do you understand or have any other questions about Success Club and what that means? Nope. Okay, good. So let's move on. Let's go into details. How do we do this, right? So, okay, we got our goals. We know what we're shooting for. How do we do this? So I launch a challenge group every month. Okay, so I know, okay, my next challenge group, and just so you guys know, you want to write this down, my next challenge group is starting April 6th, and that's what I invite for. And the reason I'm telling you this now is because honestly, guys, you can help at least 1 person by April 6th. You have exactly 1 week. I'm going to show you what to do to invite people. I'm going to show you how to respond to them when they have questions. And I'm going to show you how to get them started. Okay, but you can help. This is a goal of yours. I want everybody to work on helping at least 1 person by Monday. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I have so many things open on my desktop so I can show you. So give me a second so I can make sure I'm staying organized here. All right, I shared that already. Shared that. Didn't share that yet. I'll share that one next week. Next week, we're going to talk about rank advancements. But right now, we're going to talk about helping people. Oh my gosh, I lost it. Where is it? Hold on. Here it is. Okay. I just had to get that ready. Okay, so here's the steps, okay? So what do we do as coaches? There are 4 main things we do as coaches, okay? Number 1, we are proof the product works. What does that mean? That means we are working on our own journey. That's it. That's all we're doing. We're making sure the very first thing, and this is important to know them in order, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Working on ourselves is number 1. That is the first thing. We need to be drinking our Shakeology every day. We need to be working out every day. Or if it's a rest day, you know, whatever, you stretch, whatever. But you follow the program. You print out the calendar, you follow the program. That is your job. That is what we do. We test out the programs that Beachbody provides us, and we show that they work, basically. That's it, right? That's all we do. And by doing that, that just means we follow the program. We follow one of the program's Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset. And, right, so that's A of part 1. Second part is we share it. We share our journey. We share it online. We share it on social media. We share it on the stories. We share it with our friends. We share it, right? That's all it is. We're just sharing what's working for us, okay? So on social media, I just want you to think of, for this week, just take all like, oh my gosh, what do I share on social media? I'm going to answer that. You're going to share your journey. That's it. Did you eat something really yummy today that was healthy that you were excited about? Was it like portioned out perfectly because of your awesome containers? Or was it like a plated from 2B Mindset? Did you have extra vegetables? What did you do differently today that you didn't do like before using our products? And share it. Did you share, like today, I shared a very small, simple recipe of a side salad. It wasn't even like a full meal. I'm sharing my journey, okay? I also posted this morning my weight loss for the week. I just wrote, hey, I lost this much weight. Yay, me, right? I'm just sharing it, right? By the way, me posting how much, where is it? I'm gonna pull it up, right? So simple, guys. So simple. All I did was say, quarantine or not, I'm determined and focused on my nutrition. Down 4.5 pounds this week so far. Whoop. I didn't say anything else. I didn't even offer to like help anybody. I just whoop, right? 91 likes and 16 comments. I'm just sharing my journey with people, okay? That does not have a call to action on it. And we're going to talk a second about call to actions. I also shared a recipe today. I just took a really pretty picture. By the way, anytime you take a picture, try to get the light from the window shining in on you. I took my plate right before I sat it down. I went over to the window, took a picture of it so it would be nice and bright of the food, and then went over to my table and sat down, okay? So like try to make them bright. I call it scroll stopping. Get your picture to be bright and crisp and clean. Scroll stopping. I want somebody to be like, ooh, yeah, that looks nice. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's just a selfie. It better be bright, pretty, scroll stopping, right? Okay, so like I said, take a selfie in front of the window. You know what I mean? Don't let the window be behind you. You'll be a shadow. These are just like 101 photography things, but we got to learn this. We are now in business on social media, right? So we want people to be stopping and looking at our pictures, okay? And then another thing about social media, I'm saying, write this stuff down, guys. This is important. Your picture needs to be scroll stopping, but the first line of your description of the picture, that should be scroll stopping as well. Nobody's gonna read the rest if the first line's not like kind of eye popping. Now a recipe, it's a recipe. Like they're gonna see the picture and be like, hold on, let me see what I wrote. I forget what I wrote. Jazz up your basic salad by adding ... That way they at least know something's coming after that and they'll look for the ingredients, right? So it's just it's a good first line. When I said call to action, so you have this, there's 3 components to a post, basically, anytime you're looking at a post. There's your first line, something to grab your attention. Never be misleading. Please don't do those like clickbait kind of posts, right? Tell the truth always. We lead with truth through and through, your truth, your story, that's it, right? So first line, something that makes you want to read a little bit more, then the body of the post, and then usually some kind of call to action. A call to action can be really anything. Mine on this one was, would you like me to post more simple dishes? Comment below. Just let me know. It's a call to action of just let me know, do you like this kind of post? Do you know what I mean? Like I want to know the people who are reading my posts. I want to know, is this something that you actually like? Because I don't want to just keep posting these things if no one's going to use them, right? My shout out to myself is obviously does not have a call to action at the end of that one, but my post I'm about to post right now when I get off the phone with you is the picture of my week 1 to week 2 and the weight loss. And then at the end of that, there definitely will be a call to action. That call to action on that one is going to be, do you want to join me? Do you want to learn more about what I'm doing? Do you want to be in my virtual fit club? Like some kind of call to action. You can read that when I post it. Okay, so that's a call to action. So a call to action could lead to be like, comment below if you want more information. It could be like, tell me, is this something that you want me to post more of? It could be a call to action to think. It could just be an engagement kind of post. Here's the thing, social media in general, Facebook, Instagram, all of them, boosting your engagement is important because that means more eyeballs are going to see you. So if I put something out there and only 1 or 2 people, it's my daughter's text messages. If I post something and only 1 or 2 people click like, Facebook is not going to open it up to everybody else. Like, they want some engagement on there. They're very, very selective. Your post, I love when people think that, like, did you ever have an aunt or an uncle and they like post something and then they talk to you a week later and they're like, well, didn't you see my post? And you're like, dude, this is not a good platform to be sharing information and expecting your family to see it all, right? It's because Facebook doesn't show it to you, right? They just don't show everybody a post. They want to see interaction on it. So what our goal is to get more interaction on our posts, okay? Asking questions, really important. Tiger King. Has anybody started watching that thing yet? So weird and crazy. Anyway, so it's a big trending thing. So the other night I asked, hey, should I watch this show? I got a ton of engagement on that, right? So that was like, I would call that a freebie engagement post, like stuff is going on. Our goal is to be a light in people's lives, right? So I'm not gonna do one of those posts, of an engagement post that's negative, but the Tiger King was a lot of fun to talk about. So, and it's not negative. It's, people are literally checking their brains at the door to watch this because they're sick of everything else going on, right? Another engagement post might be, because people are sitting on their couch watching TV, hey, I'm looking for a comedy on Netflix. Send me your favorite Netflix things, you know, suggestions. That's another like super engagement post. Another one that we use all the time. Which outfit do you think I should wear for my event coming up? Because it also helps us plug like an event that we have coming up. This one or this one, A or B, you know, like what color should I paint my kitchen? I have these three. So use whatever's in your life that's going on that you really do want people's input on and post that. That would be a great engagement post. Okay, so I think we went over social media pretty good. We don't want to dive in too deep because I just want you to think outside of the box. Just start posting things about your life, your workouts, your nutrition, okay? And think to yourself, like, how do I say this? Sometimes we think we need to be too complicated. Like, oh, who was it? I forget who it was. Somebody told me the other day, I'm posting in my challenge group little things like quick meals to put together. Dude, oatmeal and blueberries on top drizzled with maple syrup. Maybe that's something that you eat, but maybe somebody else doesn't think about it. For you, it's like, yeah, I just had oatmeal with blueberries and like I eat this every day. It's not a big deal. It's really nothing. But somebody else might be like, oh, yeah, I didn't even think about putting blueberries on top of my oatmeal. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so simple for you. You do it all the time. You don't think about it. But somebody else might need that, like, quick idea of a breakfast food. Maybe they haven't had oatmeal in like 5 years and they didn't even think about oatmeal, you know, and they're trying to think about quick ideas of meals that they can feed their kids for breakfast. So I'm just saying, like, kind of think, don't think to yourself, oh, I have no value to provide. Just share what you're doing because what you're doing is working, right? And somebody else might want that information. So keep that in mind. Okay. So I'm going to send you, when I get off the call here, I'm going to call it a script, okay? But here's the thing. When it comes to scripts, it's really just, I don't ever want you to take scripts, copy and paste it and use it in your conversations exactly how it's written from somebody else. We all speak differently. We all explain things differently. When you get something that's called a script, right? I want you to take it and make a copy and put it in your own words. And then when you're talking to somebody, I want you to take pieces of that and use it in your conversation, right? I don't want you to sound like a robot in any way whatsoever, okay? And I know you're all very, very, very smart. So I don't want you to rely on copying and pasting someone else's words. I want you to put things in your own words and be your own person. But I do want you to use them as guidelines because right now you're brand new and you're exactly where I was like, what the heck do I say? How do I explain what a challenge pack is, right? How do I invite somebody? I'm going to make this very simple for you when it comes to inviting. Inviting is more mental, like more fear driven than what to say. Like everybody always, what do I say? What do I say? They know what to say. All you say when you're inviting somebody is, oh my gosh, I'm doing this challenge group. I'm loving it. I'd love for you to join me. Can I send you some more info? That's like your invite. Okay, that's it. But when you're leading with fear of what is that person going to say about me or think about me, then you're going to start being like, well, how do you invite? How do you invite? How do you invite? How do you invite? Right? We just have to lead with knowing, wow, this stuff, this thing that I'm doing, this challenge group, this Shakeology, this Beachbody On Demand, these programs, they're changing my life, and I really want to bless somebody else with this, right? I'm not going to prejudge them. Oh, I don't think that they have any weight to lose. Oh, I don't, they look like they already are fit. Just all kinds of, I don't want to offend anybody. Like all you're doing is telling them what you're doing and that you'd love to share the information with them and see if they want to do it with you, right? That's it. That's all the inviting. That's it. That's all it is. I'll tell you who I invite, and this is really important. Write this down so you know. Anybody who likes or comments on my posts, if they clicked like, or if they commented on any of my posts, and anybody who views my stories. That's who I invite. Because guess what? They're already engaged in what I'm doing. They already know some of what I'm doing. I can't expect them to understand what I'm doing, but they know and they're watching what I'm doing, right? And they're slightly intrigued by it, or they wouldn't keep watching my stories and clicking like and commenting on my posts, right? So that's who we invite because they're already interested, right? You're just now asking them, hey, are you interested in joining me, right? So there's two different interested. I like watching you versus, hey, why don't you join me, right? So that's who I invite. How do I ask them? Very simply, and it's just like, hey, I don't know if you saw, but my next group, my next health and fitness group, online group, you might want to say online, virtual, whatever, something to tell them. Now nobody's going to question it because nobody's doing anything in person. But when I invite, I would say online group, virtual group, right? Hey, I don't know if you saw it, but I have this online virtual boot camp challenge group, whatever you want to call it, health and fitness group, whatever is something that you want to call it. Coming up starting April 6th, I'd love to invite you. If I send, write this down because I love this line. If I send you more info, will you let me know if you're interested? If I send you more info, would you let me know if you're interested? There's 2 more points to this I want to explain to you, and then we're going to get off because I literally have 3 minutes left. I'm watching the timer, and it will cut me off. Okay, so when they say yes, I'm going to send you, that's what I'm going to send you, the script of what to say to them. But basically, I just ask them, I just explain to them in like 1 or 2 sentences what we do. And then I ask them what their goals are. That's what I do, right? So that's in the script. You can see that. You're going to read it. You're going to understand it. But it can be a little weird at first. So please just message me what the conversation is. Take screenshots if you're not sure what to say next. Screenshot it, send it to me. I'll help you with the next part of the conversation. Don't feel like you have to answer people right away. People are busy. Don't worry about it. You'll get back to them, right? That's number 2. Number 3, if somebody says no, thank you. This is most of the people are going to say no, thank you. So get that in your head. Most people are going to say no, thank you. It's not you and it's not them. They're just not ready. They're just not interested right now. That's not a big deal. There's something important I want you to ask them. I want you to say, no worries. Do you want me to let you know about my next group that I run? And when you ask that, 99% of people will say yes. Okay? That's really important. I don't want you to ever feel weirded out by someone saying no, because I promise you, most people I got started said no multiple times before they said yes. This is going to cut me off. It's going to close me down. So what I'm going to do is when I'm actually going to close it out. I'm going to get right back on here. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to let it close me out. And I'll share with you the information in the chat. Unless you guys have other questions. Do you have questions? No. Okay, so that's what we'll do. I'll close this out, or I'll let it close me out, and I'll send you the scripts and the information I told you I would send you in the chat. And I'm going to leave you with one homework assignment, okay? And it's to make a list of everybody you know, friends and family, people on social media, anybody you know. And I want you to come up with 100 people on that list. We're going to sort it out later. We'll decide who's going to be invited first. We're not going to worry about that right now. But I want you to come up with 100 people. And I mean it. Get a notebook, line it. 1 to 25, 1 to 25, do it on the back, 100 people. I really do mean it. Don't come to me and say, I don't have 100 people. Open up your phone, go on social media, you have 100 people. Trust me. If you have over 100 friends on Facebook, you have 100 people, okay? Write down 100 people. People, legitimate people, not little children, okay? Write down 100 people. This doesn't mean you're going to invite them right away, but you are going to sort through them with me.